So in this video today, I'm going to be telling you how you can lose weight but also actually enjoy life and not feel as if the foods that you are eating is a diet, because I'm telling you now, a diet is hard to follow if you are eating the same foods over and over again. So in this video today, I'm going to be telling you how you can actually lose fat but it doesn't actually feel like you are dieting. So make sure you leave this video a thumbs up, and if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe as well, and also go over and follow me on my Instagram and Snapchat. So let's begin this video. So when people think of a diet, they think of the foods like, for example, broccoli, salad, chicken, and these are the only foods that you are allowed to have. And yes, these foods may get you lean, or even they may not get you lean and you will not even get the results. It's very important to actually know the nutrition in them certain foods, and a lot of us would just look at the foods and not actually break it down and think about it and say, look, what am I actually putting inside my body? Yes, I'm here having a chicken breast and broccoli, but what are the macros? For example, what are the protein, what's the fat, what's the carbs? And if you actually get into the mindset of that and seeing foods as a certain nutrition in them, that's a lot more better than just labeling foods and these are the healthy foods, these are the foods I'm allowed to have, these are the foods that I'm not allowed to have. And now the reason why I'm making this video is because I put it on Snapchat all the time, the foods I'm eating. For example, the other day I had popcorn and I had some ice cream, and everyone's like, why are you eating this? Or even the questions I was getting was, how do you have a set of abs and you eat these foods? Well, a popcorn bag maybe has like 200 calories in it, and I have the bag actually right here. This popcorn bag right here has 400 calories in the whole bag, and I will maybe go and have half of the bag. So that's 200 calories and around 20 grams of carbs. Now, if you was to go and have 2 bananas, that's exactly the same, but people will go for the bananas instead of the popcorn. You got to make your diet enjoyable and eat the foods that you enjoy to have. And no, I'm not saying go and have like pizza every day. Yes, maybe you can have a pizza if you are still in that calorie deficit, but if you're going to have 4 or 5 pizzas in a day, then no, you are not going to lose weight. So you got to actually be a lot more wiser and stop labeling foods. And if you are someone who's just craving junk food all the time, well, that particular diet is not good for you. And that diet that you are following, you need to stop it right now. For example, some of my online clients, I will give them the macros that I want them to follow. And over the weeks, we can see, are we losing weight or are we gaining weight? And we can drop our calories, because yes, I can give you a set diet plan, and then you are going to get bored of it because you're eating the same foods over and over again. I want to give you guys variety and not just say, hey, chicken and broccoli, meal 1, meal 2, tuna, meal 3, this, and literally it's not the food that you actually enjoy to have. And before you know it, you're going to quit. You're gonna maybe email me and say, look man, I'm craving a cheat meal, what do I do? Well, I'm gonna say straight away, this diet is not for you, and you need to make your diet enjoyable and eat the foods that you want to. If you are someone who enjoys fizzy drinks, you need to say, okay, what other drinks can I have which will still have the same flavor, but I can actually fit it in my lifestyle? And that's the big one. You want to have a diet which fits your lifestyle. All of the diets work, you know, there's plenty of videos on different diets. There's keto, carb cycling, there's, you know, high carb, there's just so many different diets, and you are going to get confused because there are simply just so many diets. Now, all of the diets work. As long as you are in that deficit that you need to be in, where you are eating less calories than your maintenance, you are going to lose weight. But you gotta see which diet suits your lifestyle. If you are someone who doesn't like to have breakfast in the morning, you can maybe say, okay, I'm going to try intermittent fasting. That is where you will only eat for an 8-hour period. This is a big one. You gotta break down the macros as well. And 1 gram of protein has 4 calories, 1 gram of carb has 4 calories, and 1 gram of fat has 9 calories. So you can turn around of each food that you're looking at. For example, I'm gonna get this popcorn bag again. So in 20 grams it has 94 calories, and 11 grams of carbohydrates. So if we were to do 11 times 4, that is 44 calories just from carbohydrates, and then the rest of the calories will be coming from protein and fat. And the protein in this is 1 gram, so that's literally nothing. It's like 4 calories, and the rest will be coming from fat. That is how you break down foods, and you will be able to see where the calories are coming from, what you are putting inside your body. And also you have to remember, everyone is different. A lot of us will follow set diet plans that these particular fitness magazine or bodybuilding magazines have given you, but you gotta remember, like, everyone is different depending on your genetics, your height, your weight. And I'll give you another example. You know, the diet that I follow may not work for you. That's just how, if I was to go and follow The Rock's cutting diet, well, the diet is a cutting diet, that means that it's meant to work for everyone. Well, that's not true. If he was to drop weight on 4,000 calories, I'm probably going to gain weight on 4,000 calories, simply because he has so much more muscle mass than me. He's a lot taller, he's a lot more bigger, he's got a lot more weight on him. That diet is not going to be for me. Another example is the calories that I drop fat on may not work for you. I am 6'3", and for example, someone who's 5'6" wants to drop fat, who doesn't have a lot of muscle, they may not be able to consume the same calories that I'm cutting on. So you have to see for yourself, how many calories do you need? That is simply trial and error, and you will come to a point and you will know, like, these are the amount of calories that I can eat. And when you find that out, then you can see, okay, I want to make these, for example, 2,400 calories actually fun, and it's not going to feel as if I'm dieting. Once you get in the shoes where you are craving all the time, you are going to give up that diet. You're going to go back to eating how you were before, and that's it. You're going to get demotivated and you're going to stop. So make sure that them calories you are eating is actually enjoyable, and you should not come to a point where literally you're just craving cheat meals and junk food all the time. And let's say one day we go above our calories and now we are in a surplus, then what do? You drop calories on the next day, or even you can drop calories over the week, because you have to remember, what matters is how many calories you are consuming more or less in the week, not so much in the day. Just say I go and eat 5,000 calories in one day, that does not mean I'm going to get fat just in one day. I might store a little bit of water weight, but I can actually drop calories over the next few days and I'll still be in that deficit and I'll be losing weight. So that's another tip, or even like a trick. So for example, you have a wedding to go to and you're thinking, oh my god, I'll have 2,400 calories, that's it. Well, you can even drop calories a day before and save your calories for that set day, or even drop calories over the next days that are coming. So that is how you are going to actually drop weight and still enjoy life. Now, someone like myself, I absolutely love vegetables, and some of you thinking, like, how do you love vegetables? Like, that is disgusting. Well, I don't just have vegetables by itself. I will actually put like different sauces on. I will actually make the vegetables taste good. And now it's come to a point where the vegetables are part of my diet, even if I want to lose weight or gain weight. And I would actually rather have vegetables than some junk foods. And what happens is that if you are eating foods that you enjoy to have over a period of time, it becomes like second nature to you, and it becomes a habit. That's why a lot of us, when we start our diet, we find it really hard, because these foods are not in the routine, or it's not in the pattern that we are following, and it comes to a point where you start craving, and your mind is another one that plays a big role. You're just going to keep thinking that, you know, these foods is not the foods that you have been eating. But if you change your diet and eat the foods that you enjoy in your diet, that's a time where literally you're not going to think about having a cheat meal. So again, make it a lifestyle and not something that you are just gonna have for like 12 weeks or 8 weeks, and then you're gonna go back to eating how you were. Because I want you guys to lose weight, and I want you to keep that weight off. So that is how you are going to drop fat and also actually enjoy life. So I hope you all have enjoyed this video, and you all can take something away from this video as well. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to click the red button and subscribe, and also make sure to click the like button. Go over and follow me on my Instagram and Snapchat, and also in the future, if you want to see any more videos on dieting, training, or anything that you want to see, make sure to leave a comment in the section below and I will happily do it. So I shall see you all in the next video. Peace.